Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Thank you, Councillor. I'm pleased to support this motion. I want to thank Deputy Copter for bringing it forward, and I'd like to welcome also our guests in the public gallery. I want to speak also about the importance of women having access to refuge places. And as a member of the Voluntary Board of Management and the Director of Wexford Women's Refuge, I have seen at first hand the benefit of having a refuge in your locality. The benefits of having skilled, compassionate refuge staff available to guide victims through the difficulties and advise them on some of the obstacles and issues highlighted in this motion. For 5 years I chaired the building subgroup of Wexford Women's Refuge, and last year we opened a new state-of-the-art building in the heart of Wexford town, which saw the refuge triple in its capacity. Wexford Women's Refuge also offers outreach services, meeting women in a safe place of their choosing. It offers court accompaniment, access to counselling, working closely with Wexford's Rape Crisis Centre and also agencies like Barnardo's, Youth New Ross and the HSE, to name a few of the great services available to the vulnerable women and their children. An in-house child and family support worker is just one of the highly skilled staff available within the refuge. Despite all of this, staff at the refuge are put to the pin of their collar and often find it impossible to keep up with the workload and demands on the service. And yet, County Wexford can consider itself lucky to be in a position to actually have a refuge. Sadly, 9 counties in this country have no domestic violence refuge accommodation. Cavan, Carlow, Laois, Leitrim, Longford, Monaghan, Offaly, Roscommon and Sligo are devoid of refuge accommodation. Wexford gets multiple requests from outside the county for accommodation and are almost constantly operating at capacity, despite last year's tripling of their accommodation. So can you imagine the feeling of isolation the women in these counties feel in the knowledge that within their communities and their locality there is no safe haven of a refuge? As this motion states, only 5% of those who experience sexual violence as an adult reported it to Gardaí, and of these it is estimated that just 14% make it to trial. The victims and survivors of sexual violence have spoken about their harrowing experience of the legal system. And ludicrously, the accused has the ability to request access to counselling records of complainants. We must put an end to this absolutely invasive and traumatic allowance to perpetrators. And we must support the call from the Citizens' Assembly on Gender Equality in 2021 for the exclusion of counselling and medical records from evidence. It's the very least we can do to support the victims of this heinous crime.
Thank you, Deputy.
Like, share, and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.